It was several years ago. I was on my way to my hometown, alone, on an express bus. There were only 10 or less passengers seated here and there. As the bus slid into a tunnel, with the surrounding becoming dark, I let my eyes shut, closing the book I was reading on the bus to kill the boredom of a long ride home. It wasn't long before I fell asleep. I must have been pretty tired. Some time had passed. I opened my eyes again and stared outside the window to find that we were still in the tunnel that looked all glaring red while the bus was running continuously. Since it felt as if a lot of time had passed, I thought it was just another tunnel, different from the one where I fell asleep. But no matter how far the bus ran, there was no end to the tunnel. It seemed as if an air from somewhere outside this world was surrounding me, giving me an awkward and uncomfortable feeling. I had chills all over my body. I leaned over into the corridor to have a better glimpse of inside. All of the passengers seemed to be asleep, letting their bodies slip to the side. However, it didn't give me a clear view due to the seats and high backs. I turned around to see the tail part of the bus, to find some passengers lying on the floor with fatal damages to their body and bleeding heavily. A feeling of a terrible accident had crossed my mind when suddenly a creepy, weird noise came from the front. From then, I don't have an exact memory. I panickingly pushed my seatbelt button to loosen myself until all my fingernails were broken into pieces. But please, please. Strangely, my seatbelt did not move a bit. The knife of the child went straight through my thigh, leaving me with a burning pain, and caused me to fall unconscious. I woke up to find myself in a hospital ward. There might have been a terrible accident. TV newsmen went on and on to report this accident every day. Express bus collision in Masung tunnel. 8 were dead, including the driver, leaving only myself and another passenger alive. People say I was in a coma for 2 days with severe damage to my leg and an injury to my head. It really was a major accident, but they say I survived because of the seatbelt that protected me from bouncing out of the bus. I tried to convince the doctor, nurses, and even police officers investigating the case about the kid I saw on the bus, but no one seemed to believe me. Another survivor is still in a coma. He's in the ward, right next to mine. That person probably might have saw what I saw on the bus.
There is a family buried in Mountain Seoksan, decapitated to death due to the wrongful accusation of being traitors by King Wang Hae. One of the family members was a small child who had just started to say a few words. The spirit of a young child, looking like a half-rotten corpse, used to come down to the village and claim dozens of lives. Having heard about the tragic story, Guang He placed a large rock in a field where the family was buried, and the ghost of the child was never seen again. The Masung tunnel, where the accident took place, runs through Mount Seongsung and was opened for traffic in 1994.